This is game 2 of the Cakes vs. Glowwater Thralls Sunday Rumble number 23, I believe this is. I think
Not
this
sure.
is 23. Anywho, I'm Dan, joined by Oracle. Oracle, quickly as we get in here, tell us about Paradigm Rumble.
Paradigm Rumble is a pretty interesting map. There's opportunities for sniping and brawling. If you want to be a brawler, you usually hang low, move between the buildings. But if you're a sniper, you move into those nice lanes between the buildings where streets once used to be, I can only assume. And try and hold those lanes. That's probably what we're going to see.
Checking out the ship loadouts here for the Glowwater Thralls first. We have Graphic Sturdy with his Spire the Wizard. On it we have a Hwacha, 2 Flax, and a Hades. And on the Masso, a Pyramidion piloted by Fiasco Total. We have on the front there a Gat Mortar with a Flamethrower and Banshee support. Oracle, go ahead.
And aboard the VSS Devil Food, being piloted by Xander Broda, we have a port side consisting of a Hades, a Flak, and a Lumberjack. And on the starboard side, we have double Carronade. Aboard the Fozzie the Pira, we have a double Gatling on the front. Going to be shredding that armor for that Flak. A nice bump there. Ugh. And on the port side, we have a Carronade and a Flamethrower. It looks like both teams... Yeah, we have... Glowwater Thralls moving in northeast, trying to, well, they are inadvertently pinning the Cake up in the corner.
Just looking at these buildings here, I've seen this before, but I can never get enough of it. The invisibly structured building.
The model doesn't line up with the hitbox completely on a lot of these maps.
It's hilarious too. You just see this building floating out in midair. That'll get fixed eventually, but I'll miss it. I'll miss it when it's gone.
Oh yeah, that. Whoa, what?
Yeah, you've never seen that before?
No.
Oh my goodness, Wizard just got spotted. I'm not sure how. Fozzie the Pure got spotted too.
Just barely. Nice eyes.
Yeah, that was a really good spot on both teams' parts. That's not easy to do, ladies and gentlemen. That's not easy to do at all.
Right now, kind of interesting. We have Cake running Chem Spray on the Fozzie the Pira. They're just Chem Spraying everything, probably in response to that Hades.
It's a wise assumption. Hades' effectiveness is drastically reduced by anything covered in Chem Spray, especially the engines. If you cover engines, especially on a Pyramidion, in Chem Spray, it drastically reduces the effectiveness of a Hades because it takes away the best target a Hades gunner has. The engine column on a Pyramidion is just so perfect for destroying with a Hades. When you Chem Spray it, takes it all away.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of the damage when it comes to components from the Hades is that fire and the burst that comes with it.
NASA is about to come up right behind the Cake, folks, as we get a more aerial view of the situation. Fozzie the Pure and Devil's Food both spotted. Oh my goodness, do the Cake folks know what's going on here?
Right now, it's 2-on-1. Masu is really far ahead of the Wizard, but it doesn't matter. Fozzie the Pira just now getting into arc, trading shots. Whose armor is going to go down first? Hades comes down on the Fozzie. Devil's Food trying to get up into arc. Damage going down on the Fozzie. Looking for those flak shots, not landing the way they need to, and now the Masu is in a lot of trouble.
Fozzie's been able to dodge those flak shots by just gunning the engines there, trying to get forward, put pressure on the Masso, but the flak shots do indeed come in after that ship starts bouncing up against the Masu. First kill goes to the Glowwater Thralls.
Devil's Food moving forward, trying to get away here, burning kerosene, I believe. No, not even burning kerosene, just getting the heck out of Dodge. The Wizard going to turn...
Oh, nasty bump! Nasty bump. They just lost all their momentum. That was a deep impact on the outer hull of the ship. Masso is moving in against it for a kill. Mortar shots going out. Fozzie the Pure spawns in right behind the Masso, but this could be another meat grind scenario for the Cake, folks.
Potentially both Gats going down from the Fozzie. Laying into him. The balloon is not quite out on the Masso. They don't have incendiary, I don't think. Or no, one of them does. So they can load into the balloon, but I don't think it matters. They're just going to keep shredding that armor.
Fozzie is using the nose cone of his ship. Who's piloting that again? That is Fox. He's using the nose cone of his ship to batter down the permahull of the Maso. Oh my god. That was a chain gun kill. Wizard just finished off the Devil's Food, though.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get out of here, though. There's no way he can fight a Metamidian in between these buildings. That's one of the things about this map is the Hwacha is really, really nice if you can manage to get that burst off, but usually you need an ally to be there with you. That disable isn't quite enough. The reload on the Hwacha is so long, and by the time it is reloaded, the guns on the Pura that were taken down have already been repaired and are firing down on you again.
And the chances, this is tough to deal with. The chances of you getting a full load on a Hwacha before both chain guns take it out, that's going to be really tricky. That's going to be difficult to do.
Yeah, that's one thing that I seem to be bringing up a lot in my casts is that the Gatling is more than just an armor shredder.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a component shredder. It's really good at taking out engines and guns. And
That's the beauty. That's the beauty of a really accurate weapon. Absolutely.
Yeah, when you consider that you have 2 chain guns firing, like they are now on the Masu, it's easy to take out components if you just target them.
Fozzie and Masu both charging each other. Devil's Food and Wizard coming in to support each team's Pyramidian. Devil's Food not quite in arc yet, though. Wizard trying to get arc as well. Goodness. Masu, Fozzie, what direction's got to go? Masu is pulling the Fozzie the Pyre forward. Into the Hwacha shots. Oh my goodness.
Guns are down. Permahole is almost down. Masu is in hard defense mode with the Devil's Food on him, but all it will take is a little bit more. Permahole is open. It's taking chip damage from that Gatling, but the Wizard gonna get a nice shot with that flak and finish him off.
Masu lined him up for him. Masu just pulled him out, dragged him out of that deep ravine, that defensive position, and said, "You're gonna come with me. I'm gonna look exposed." Whoa! Whoa!
Flak. Hades flak.
Great
so easy.
shots!
So what was happening there was, I think what was happening was the Hades was hitting the balloon section of the spire, but there is a little bit of hull that you can hit. And I think those Hades shots were hitting that little bit on the front of the balloon that counts as hull. And so it was actually shredding the hull and only sometimes hitting the balloon.
That big rib, that rib on the front of the balloon, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's hard to hit. That's not easy.
Well, that little beak there on the front, and I think that the cage as well all count as hull.
That's not easy to do, and really, that shows the skill of the people that have trained on the Devil's Food. Just look at this team right now. You have both Sir Morty and Bolana, people I've played with personally. Xander Broda's an expert pilot. These people have trained with each other quite consistently. Bolana is one of the actually longest standing players of this game that I know of. She was in beta, wasn't she?
Probably. She's been around forever. Uh-oh, Wizard coming in, but he's all alone.
Yeah, and I gotta say too, Morty, excellent gunner. I have taken tactics from him. I use some of his abilities to shoot. I have watched them before. He is an amazing gunner. So if someone's gonna make those shots, it's gonna be him.
Devil's Food taking some shots from the Masu right now, but I think that broadside is going to prove to be a bit too much. Yep, they have that close range. Carronade going down. Fozzie coming in from behind.
Wizard coming behind as well. Getting some really good arcs off on Fozzie. Great Hwacha shots. Didn't really get the disable, though, that they needed to see. Devil's Food's taking a lot of fire from the Massa, though, and from the Wizard. Their permahull is looking very poor right now. Masso just getting their balloon back up. Fozzie getting their outer hull back up. Still putting pressure, though, on the Wizard as they lose altitude.
Yep, firing at the Manticore as they tear away at the core of that ship. Ahoy, hoy, hoy. But the Fozzie the Pira is overshot a little bit. Hades is landing. And the engine column, like you said, is nice and open.
They're in perfect range for those flak shots to land as soon as the outer hull goes down. This is a very poor position right now for the crew of Fozzie.
Watch a barrage going a little bit wide. But I don't think the Devil's Food is in any position to do anything. Masu and Wizard turning, though.
Devil's Food is actually dropping some pretty heavy fire on the Wizard right now. Their outer hull is going down.
Oh my, the flak! Oh, the armor
Flak
comes up
hit the
just in time.
balloon.
No, it didn't hit the... I don't think it hit the balloon. I think they brought the armor up just in time.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Wizard is hiding behind a building right now, trying its best to block the shots of Devil's Food. I think Devil's Food is successfully impeded from dropping fire on the Wizard right now. Masso is being chased back into the range, however, of the Devil's Food. Watch the shots are wide. Never mind, those hit.
Oh, that was only half of it. They saw that they missed, and so they loaded it in. Didn't quite destroy the engines, but it might slow them down a little bit. Now the Hades, with that Lesbach, not quite in arming range. Gatling going down on the Fozzie.
It looks like low water thralls are focusing most of their fire on Fozzie right now, doing the best to take out the Parmidian. Outer hull being shredded, perma hull being shredded. The charge did not do it against the Masso. Too much damage from that focused fire from the Wizard and the Masso.
Nice dodge on the part of the Wizard, now launching that Watcher Barrage into the guns. And look at that.
4 guns down. Whoa.
Nothing. Masu coming in from the side. Gatling laying into him. Hades landing as well. Not looking good for the Devil's Food. There we go.
There was absolutely nothing the Devil's Food could have done at that point. He was unfortunately doomed there, it seemed, with those Watcher shots to taking out every single heavy gun that they had on the ship.
That dodge from Graphic Sturdy was really, really nice. The Galleon was coming in pretty hard. The Spire, not the most maneuverable ship, still able to get out of the way just in time, clean it up. And that's the Glow Water Thralls taking this 2-0.
Yep. Graphic Sturdy's a fantastic pilot. He did a very good job there. That's the game. Join us for the next set of matches here on youtube.com/The Rob and Dan Show.
Thank you for the game.